something interesting that I know the man back there sitting on the chair is going to agree with me about. I almost feel like he needs to start off hitting a low draw. There's a couple players I've worked with in the past, very good players, that practice hitting the other to neutralize what they hit naturally. And this is important to talk about.
And my ball position gets far back naturally.
Yeah, and I understand, no doubt about that.
And then I can't play golf.
Exactly, your ball position definitely is a thing. Here's the thing though, Bo used to practice, I'm going to use Mason Anderson, two guys who I've coached the tour. Mason's working on hitting a lot of draws right now just to prevent himself from not hitting steep cuts. He always hits a cut, just like Jack. They have the same exact ball flight all the time. Bo practiced hitting cuts all the time at UT just to go out and neutralize his draw because he was always a little underneath, and then hit a little couple-yard draw all the time in competition. If you hit the draw, the one thing I know about you, you're going to turn your shoulders and you're going to stay in it longer. And I think that would be something that just hit a couple real quick. Hit a couple fast hand draws. I know Dad's sitting back there like, where? He's here. Here's neutral, right? Here's like neutral. The fade is in the ball up there. So my path got a little more left as a result of my feet getting more left. Ball got a little more forward, which means face to pass is going to be a little more open. Okay. Next one, draw, ready? Ball moves back an inch. And we just altered that. And all it did was then help us get more from the inside. Club's going to be a little more shut to the path. People have to understand that, by the way. You know what's crazy about golf? Like this took me a while when I was younger to process. But you have this imaginary arc that goes around your body, right? The midpoint is the middle of your body. And then anything behind that essentially is in to out. Anything in front of that is out to in. Well, you can put a ball way back, and even though the face is more open to the target, it's shut to the path, and that'll draw the golf ball. And then you put the ball forward, that same exact swing starts coming through, and even though the face is more shut to the target, it's open to the path and makes a cut. The best golf swings in the world, you guys, have a draw transition and a hard cut at the bottom. Just think about why. Everything comes down, doesn't get steep in transition, draw transition, and then hard across the ball at the bottom. The feeling of being able to swing left comes from being in the slot. You don't want a player who's already over here in transition then swinging hard left. That's a dangerous feeling. So we've heard that. A lot of players can understand this because people get steep and they get over the top, right? Or they think about cut and they start picking it up and manufacturing it, okay? There's something that draw does for you that keeps you more connected. That's Dad's ball flight right there.
It better be his.
If the ball position is forward, the path gets left, okay? He has a grip that, if you look at Jack's grip, nothing about his grip is strong, okay? So his club face, and I want you guys to know about Jack in general. When you grip it, Jack, nothing about your grip's ever strong. It's literally, if anything, a slight weaker grip, okay? Well, what that means is the face is going to be a little bit more open. And he's not a big bowed wrist player, so if anything, the face will be a hair more open. Now, we can't be steep, okay? Because if we're steep and we have the face open, that's just glancy cuts, okay? But if we feel this draw, the club and him, it's like Rory. He hits that body draw he talks about, where the body and the hands work so together. But with the matchups that you have, you move the ball a little forward, the path gets more left. The face is going to be a little open to path always for him because of that grip. All right, so you moving that ball forward and having your grip, you're predestined to hit a cut with a normal golf swing. And my feeling is that when we think fade as a young player, we start to get a little manufactured with that at times, and it feels a little bit more, like you're actually forcing a swing to the left. You just don't need to have it.
That's his competition play right there.
I can't relate to this feeling anymore. Back when I didn't have the strength I have now when I was a kid, I used to literally feel like I was always hitting a 5-yard cut, and that thing drew 2 yards. I'm young, I'm kind of flippy and loose at the bottom, right? But I knew that if I tried to feel a little cut, it just held it straighter. It's not a bad thing to feel something that neutralizes it, This is this guy trying to hit a draw. Watch this. So, like, good at the top. But, like, look where this club comes down. If anything, it's coming down with still a slightly left path. Like, look how beautiful that is. That's dead straight ball right there. Watch, he's gonna hit a draw for you right now. He's gonna set up like he's gonna hit a cut. He's gonna have the ball a little forward, but he's gonna try to hit a draw. And watch what he does. Setup's perfect, right? What does the ball do?
Just goes dead straight, a little peel.
Peel, 1 yard right.
Yeah.
My big thing too is like you get out there, you're playing this year, you're on the range at UT, you know, and all of a sudden you're just seeing yourself kind of up here. Don't sit there and try to be perfect. Sit there and hit some shots that are turning 10 yards left, and then go and just feel what that felt like, and then hit the golf ball. Some of my best tournaments ever, my dad would do that to me. I mean, these little glancers that are peeling out to the right. He comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, did you try hitting a hook yet?" You know what's funny? Hit 15 hooks in a row. Then he goes, "Swing normal," and all of a sudden, just you're an athlete, you know. Look at this. That's unbelievable right there. At Forzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.